Michael Medved Show. Usually when you talk about setting world records, you think about athletics, but there was a recent world's record that was just set just a couple of weeks ago involving entrepreneurship and inspiration and pillows. Of course, that record was set by Mike Lindell, the inventor and the CEO of MyPillow, which you can find out about at MyPillow.com. Mike, you just set the world's record for the largest pillow fight in human history. How many combatants were there in this pillow fight?
Well, when it started out to be, I kind of got to backtrack a little. It was this amazing. It's called a Pulse event, and it's an amazing Christian outreach to all these. They expected about 66,000 people at U.S. Bank Stadium where the Super Bowl was, and I liked it so much, and they wanted me to tell my testimonial there too. And I used to be a crack cocaine addict, and to where I'm at now. Well, I said, yeah, I'd like to get involved. And I said, so why don't we give everybody a pillow? And we put out almost 70,000 pillows we gave out, even to the workers at the stadium. And that was quite a process. That was an all-day process with all my employees, about 300 of them, putting a pillow in every seat in that stadium. And then we did have the Guinness Book of World Records there. You have to be swinging for a minute or whatever, and I don't know what the final number was, but we did break the world record for the pillow fight, which I had held anyway from before. But more importantly, it was surreal for me. I think I broke one of the world records, at least for me, for praying. If you go online at MyPillow.com, it shows me leading the whole stadium in prayer, and that was surreal for me.
That's a beautiful thing. What were you praying for?
So I led them in prayer for that. Most of them were millennials there. Prayed for, this generation, for our country, for the great things going on, and just prayed for uniting our country in peace. And everybody. And then I actually told them, take your pillow home. If you watch the video, I can't remember everything I said, but I had never done anything like that before, and it says I said, take this pillow home. This will now be your prayer pillow, and you'll never forget this night. And hopefully it planted seeds of salvation. And we heard 8,000 people there came to Jesus. So that was an amazing night.
And people were inspired by your story. And talk just for a moment here about your story and how you turned your life around.
Yeah, it was, there was an amazing evangelist there named Nick Hall, who runs the Pulse, but I was on there with him, and I got out there and told my story, which is I was a cocaine addict, then a crack cocaine addict, and by the grace of God, I prayed, even though the year before I quit, drug dealers actually did an intervention on me in Minneapolis. I couldn't buy any drugs until I went to sleep. I had been up for 14 days, and they're going, Mike, we're not, nobody's going to sell you anything. You've told us that you have this big platform that God's given you for MyPillow, and that you're going to come back and help us all. So getting an intervention by drug dealers, that was unique. And then the following year, I ended up, it was January 16, 2009, and I prayed that to God, I said, I want to wake up in the morning and not have these desires anymore. And then I said, then I'm all yours. Well, I did. I woke up the next day, and the desires were gone. And then I did end up going to a treatment center at my church, actually, and to find out why I became addicted in the first place. And I just learned so much. I was telling these kids at that stadium, these millennials and stuff, so much happens in our childhood where trauma, in my case, it was a divorce back when divorces weren't common. And these manifest into pain and then into addictions and all kinds of problems. And so we talked about that, and that story of hope, I think, really resonated with all those people. And, even I have a book coming out. It's called What Are the Odds from Crack Addict to CEO, and have a lot of those stories in there that changed my life.
Well, I look forward to the book, and I know that one of the things that you did based upon this experience at this stadium with some 60,000 people and the world's largest pillow fight and the rest is you're offering right now, and it's your idea, the lowest price ever, just to introduce people to a standard MyPillow.
It's the lowest price pillow in the history of MyPillow, and it's the actual one that we used at the just like the one we used at that stadium. Comes with a bag, a carry bag, and everything. It's if you go online and watch the pillow fight, you can watch the actual pillow fight, and get that special. It's never been offered before. This is the first time ever on your show where this is the launch right here.
Well, I'm so pleased about that and so honored. And people should go to MyPillow.com. That's MyPillow.com and ask for the World Record Special. Look for that and use the promo code Medved. Or you can call. It's toll free, of course, 800-320-6280. Lowest price ever on MyPillow. And as usual, that 60-day full satisfaction guarantee. And what that means is that if you don't love this pillow as I love it, then you can send it back and get your money back. This is the lowest price ever offered. And Mike Lindell was inspired to do that by this inspiring occasion. That's why when you go to MyPillow, you ask for the World Record Special and you use the promo code Medved. This is one of those things where when you talk about the glories of capitalism, if you make something better, and MyPillow truly is better, almost everyone that I have recommended it to, and it's a lot of people, has said, yeah, this is really an outstanding pillow. When you do something truly good like that, then you end up doing well. Go to MyPillow.com for the World Record Special, and you'll do surprisingly well. There's an institution in American life that is under a lot of attack all the time, and mostly it's well-deserved. I'm talking about mainstream media. There's a big question about why it was that there is so much coverage on this issue of the children at the border and almost no coverage over a mass shooting where there are over 20 people who were shot in Trenton, New Jersey, this over the weekend. What really happened in New Jersey? And is it media malfeasance that we didn't hear more about it? We'll get to that and more coming up on The Medved Show.